This and the trash need to go here for easier access. The dishwasher and the small kettle need to be put on right away because it takes a while for them to heat up and for it to fill its tanks. And if you happen to be needing the grill at breakfast, it also needs to be put on. We need it today because we're having toast, eggs, and cereal. Bring your veggies upstairs. Maris is now going to be prepping the vegetables for lunch today, and I am going to continue working on getting everything ready for breakfast. This is because Tanner is my brother and he has celiac, so you can't cross-contaminate. There are 8 people to a table and only 2 containers of butter. Not that we need more, but so this table gets 3. Ja, det blir fel sur. Sometimes there's poop on the eggs, and quite frankly, I don't want to touch eggs like that. I don't. So that is why we wash them, because nobody wants to touch that. Four shells. That's it, and we'll check on it in a couple minutes. Check on the oatmeal. Ooh, look how nice. I never cook my oatmeal anymore because, as you can tell, it doesn't need it. Time, what is the time? It is 8:08. I actually didn't get to finish my coffee. which is fine. I can do that at home, but after breakfast we had a little bit of work, but now that we are caught up, we are going to be going home till 9:30, and then we come back and prep for lunch, and also prep for supper, and also prep for supper tomorrow. Tomorrow we have pizza pups and everything needs to be cut. Whenever we have pierogies, the cooks don't make them, the ladies make them, and they need to make them tomorrow at lunch. Getting it out of the way. Oh, and then we also have pumpkin bread tomorrow for breakfast, and that also needs to be, everything needs to be done. It's quite a few steps. It's not every day that I leave the kitchen at 10 after 8 or at 8. It's different every day. It depends on how much work we have. If we have a lot of work, sometimes we can't even get to go home, or other times we are there till 8:30 or 8:45. It's always different, but we do get an after breakfast break. 9:35. We're back. Get everything ready for lunch and supper today, and now I'm going to be working on the pumpkin bread for breakfast tomorrow. So 15 tablespoons cinnamon. Where's the cinnamon? Cinnamon! So 32. So that would be 4.5. Egentlig couldn't see, but basically still be a mustard bun on that. The black concept be a mustard bun, but a little bit different. Ginger. If I would put things back to where they belong, I might be able to find it. Giselle? Ah, there we go. Ow. Our spices. Oh, my cousin made me this apron, and it actually is, you don't tie it in the back, it's a snap. A lot neater. We actually have ducks for lunch today. I have to now put them out of the big kettle and into the oven. This is not something you want to see. Skip to this time right here. It's currently 10:50. The ducks are in the oven to roast. Carrots, parsnips, potatoes, soup. We have two English people, as we call them, working for us in our fire truck shop. So every day the cooks have to make them a plate. Adding around 11 to 11:20. The cooks eat. We eat before, and I don't feel like that, so... What do we have? Sauerkraut, parsnips, leftover salad. The cooks are responsible for wiping down the appliances at lunch and at supper. We don't do it at breakfast. Also wiping the floors around the appliances and in between. After we are finished upstairs with the smorg and getting everything ready, wiping down the appliances, cleaning the floors, then we also have to clean out the lift. Sometimes it can be quite a mess, but today it was not bad. There's almost nothing here. Make sure the recycling is empty, jars go in here, and then the food scraps, the leftover food scraps, get dumped in here, and then one of our elderly guys takes it away for us, takes care of us, so we appreciate that. So now that our work is done for now, we get to go home till 4. We'll be back at 4. Also, I'm supposed to be washing dishes this week, but because I'm cooking, I don't have to wash dishes. The towels and the rags need to be washed every day, once a day. You can choose to either at lunch or at supper. I prefer at lunch. We need a grill again at supper, and while I wait for it to heat up, I am going to go finish making the pumpkin bread. For supper we had stroganoff with spaghetti noodle and a bean salad. It's 12:55. In 5 minutes we are going to be ringing the first call bell, the warning for breakfast, and then the girls that are washing dishes this week are going to come and help us get everything ready for breakfast. But they're only here at breakfast. Breakfast on Tuesday was pumpkin bread, poached eggs, and I also had bacon. For lunch we had strankelsuppen, aka string bean soup, a traditional Hutterite soup with grilled ham, a stir fry with cabbage, carrots, and snow peas, and also kuehne, which is a traditional Hutterite dough that is deep fried. For supper, we had pizza pops, butternut squash, and leftover sauerkraut salad. And oh my head, looking at my plate, it's sad. I had already had one pizza pop, so that is why my plate looks so sad. Wednesday for breakfast, we had a layered dish. We deep fried the potatoes, covered them with scrambled eggs, added bacon, cheese, and garnished it with fresh green onions. Tuesday for lunch we had coconut breaded chicken with honey garlic sauce, peas, and a tossed salad. A couple people have been asking, if I can find it here, if we have a Hutterite cookbook. Yes, we do, this one. But it's very old. But I still have to do my research and see if they still even print this one. This is a newer one. I can see if they still make this one, and I'll let you know. But yeah. Wednesday for supper we had gnocchi soup, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, with chicken,
spinach. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough gnocchi, so I added some other fancy frilly pierogi that we had. We also had a goulash, which is hamburger meat, sauerkraut, peppers, celery, onions, and wrapped into a bun. Also a stir fry with mushrooms, onions, and string beans. So on Monday, I recorded a full day in my life cooking, and then the rest of the week are just the meals we had, because it's basically the same thing, just prepping for different meals. Thursday for breakfast we had a bagel, egg McMuffin, a buttered bagel with cheese, a breakfast patty, and an egg. For Thursday we had the Hutterite special, which is chicken, fries, also a buckwheat soup. For supper we had curry chicken with rice and a Greek salad. Friday for breakfast we had oatmeal pie, which is basically a mixture of oatmeal, chia seeds, cream, maple syrup, salt mixed together, and then layered with yogurt and fruit of your choice. Is that good? What's bad? A lot of people have been asking me how old I am. I'm 23. My birthday is in July, so soon to be 24. For lunch we had, yet again, chickens, and then we also had a lot of leftovers. We had the goulash sandwich, we had string bean stir fry that was left over, and a little bit of Greek salad. Oh, and the potatoes are fresh.
It's pretty lot.
Oatmeal, yogurt topping. Let's move. I don't think this sun is working. I have never actually been one of those people that like angel food cake or sponge cake or however you call it. I know it has a couple of names, but I'm willing to try it again. Okay, with peaches it's actually very good. We usually have it with strawberries, but I found leftover peaches from breakfast and it's very good with that. And I also should probably not be eating the cream, but there we go. I thought I would answer a couple of questions, so I went outside with my cake. Okay, first question. Is there a reason for wearing only black head coverings? No. Many years ago, I think this was even before my grandma's time, they were difficult times for the Hutterites, and somebody donated a bolt of black fabric with white polka dots, and they used that to make their head coverings. Over the years, some colonies, ours included, has moved on to wearing just plain head coverings, while others have still kept the black with white polka dot head coverings from way back when. Somebody was also wondering why we don't wear any other colors. Because we don't want to. Black is our traditional color and it goes with everything. You can never go wrong with black. I don't know if I like the sun. Do I have to move? Okay, so I relocated to underneath our porch where I don't have to constantly squint. But anyways, as you might have noticed in the past 2 weeks and in a lot of previous videos, I didn't add the guys, like not at all. The past 2 weeks I was very busy. And we have carpenters, electricians, plumbers, we have a gardener, we have teachers, mechanics, then we have 20 guys working in our fire truck manufacturing business, and a crew of guys on the field. So getting around to each and every one of them and properly being able to show you the work that they do is very difficult because there are a lot of jobs. I'm still trying to get one of the guys to film at least a day in their life, but so far they don't want to be on YouTube, which is understandable.
Someone asked me a question in the comments that pertains to jobs, and I thought that maybe not everybody saw it and I would add it into the video. I will read the question and what I said. She asked me, how in the world does everyone get scheduled for the various assignments or jobs? And I told her, as you come of age, usually starts around the age of 12 to 13, doing odd jobs after school, and basically, like off the colony, you have to work your way up. Unless we need someone for a specific job, then we get together and vote to see who would be the best fit for the job or positions that are available. So having someone assigned to something like a German school teacher, for instance, can involve the whole community. And that doesn't just go for the men's jobs, this also goes for the ladies' jobs. What are you doing? So, this is gonna be difficult. I'm gonna go throw my rags into the dryer and then I'm gonna go nap because I'm actually quite tired. It's been a bit of a hectic and busy week. Amaris was making a dip for the potatoes and accidentally all those seasonings and spices she did ×2 when the rest she didn't, so it's quite strong and we're now trying to fix it. Pure garlic and so strong it burns. Oh, this is gonna be
like
nasty.
half a tablespoon for those, it's a tablespoon for all this.
Distress. Another thing, she's somebody that cooks by the book. I don't. She follows a recipe. I don't. I make it how I want it. Dump. Okay, so we were able to fix it, but now we have more than we need. A lot more than we need. We currently have a little bit of a break. Our vegetables are to be roasted and it's not quite time yet to put them into the oven. Our potatoes, we have a baked potato with dip. The dip is made, the baked potatoes are in the oven, and then today we also have barbecued pork loin and the guys are barbecuing that for us. So right now it's kind of slow, kind of quiet. I think we're also all prepped for tomorrow as well. Ich kann noch bringen, die Thelma will noch Fleisch. I need more meat. Filma das gar. Ich glaube. Ryan. What a sick song, Ryan. My head is cut off. This is my brother Austin. So anyways, I've been home from the kitchen for a little bit now and I'm sitting and enjoying pineapple water kefir. After that last clip, it suddenly became very hectic and I was running around like I had my head chopped off. But everything turned out okay and the food was great. We had enough. And I'm going to be ending the vlog here. See you next week. I will leave as many recipes in the description box below as I can, but some of them are going to be very big because they are, after all, for a colony over 100 people. And I have never been good at math and with making recipes smaller, and that I can't do. But hopefully you will still be able to use the recipes and make them work for you.